I was involved in disarming another Israeli commando, his assault rifle. We were able to separate him from his assault rifle. There were 3 Israeli commandos that we had complete control over. Complete. We had them in our possession. They were surrounded by at least 100, maybe 200 of us on the ship. They had no weapons. They were under our complete control. They thought they were going to die. They thought they were going to die.
You obviously realize that in the last war, Saddam Hussein had human shields, Westerners. It didn't stop any action that took place, and you don't really expect any action should the US and Britain go ahead to be halted because you're there.
We are going to be down there in the hundreds at the least, if not thousands, and I have called for a massive migration to Iraq, and the response that I'm getting is incredible, nothing short of a miracle, and I would be amazed if we have less than thousands. And I wouldn't be surprised if we have tens of thousands of people who will migrate down to that area, and we can stop this war. I charge the United States with being the #1 terrorist on the face of the planet. If we look at the operations the United States has carried out around the world, whether it be in Southeast Asia, in the Middle East, Central and South America, South Africa, you'll find the United States involved with nearly every atrocity that's been committed over the last 50 years, and the amount of death and suffering as a result of these policies is absolutely shameful. And I cannot in any way associate myself with a nation that involves itself with such horrendous policies.
שלום בעל קשרים הדוקים עם ארגונים הומניטריים כמו האגודה העולמית לזכויות האדם, אמנסטי ואל-קאידה. קנט הוא פציפיסט שלא אחז נשק מימיו, אך כאשר חיל הים הסתער על הספינה הוא עשה שימוש בניסיונו הרב כחייל מרינס כדי להגן על הנוסעים. קנט אוקיף, good evening.
Good evening.
Ahlan.
Kenneth, please tell us about your battle with the soldiers.
Well, we were just singing "We Shall Overcome" when suddenly they stormed at us from all directions. I stood there alone against all of them.
How many soldiers took part in that first onslaught?
How many were there? Well, it's hard to count. There were probably like
One. One?
But he came at us from all directions.
Yes, but just one?
Well, you see, they were not expecting any resistance, so
But he opened fire at us without mercy. He was shooting this huge gun. I couldn't see what it was in the dark. It may have been an RPG launcher or a flamethrower. What did you say they called that monster gun he had there?
paintball gun.
It was an enormous paintball gun.
So what did you do then?
I didn't hesitate. I grabbed his gun with one hand, his rifle with the other hand, his throat with my third hand, and punched him with my fourth hand.
All by yourself?
He was alone. I was alone too. All of us were alone. Mehmet was alone. Abdul was alone. Turker was alone. Fakir was alone too.
I think they got the message.
All of us alone against the whole Israeli soldier.
Yeah.
But you did carry weapons. What weapons? Israelis are paranoid. This is just for spreading a cheese. And this is a toothpick.
And what happened to your head?
The brutal Israeli border police attacked me.
They broke an egg on his head. Very brutal people.
They attacked me with heavy clubs. Big heroes, 10 against 1.
Isn't that what happened on the ship too?
Of course not. There was one-on-one. One soldier against one ship.
Kenneth, after all these heroic events, what are your plans for the future?
It's true. I'm a hero, but even heroes need a vacation. I've heard some smashing things about those Turkish clubs.